The Center for Disease Control says that autism is a neurological disorder that can cause significant behavioral, communication, and social challenges. But to us, autism is so much more.
Jeremy, my 12-year-old, has been diagnosed with autism only several years ago, even though we knew for a long time that something was going on.
We have 2 children. Myra is 7 and Lena is 3. Myra has autism.
We have 2 kids, Tyler and Samantha. Sammy was diagnosed with autism around age 4.
He was diagnosed around 4 years old. We had no clue that he even had autism. I think because he was our first child, and when it's your first child, you don't really look, you don't really compare anything to your other children, or you're just like, oh, it's normal.
We actually quit going to restaurants for a long time, and we wanted to quit actually just going out in public in general, just because it was just easier to stay home.
He was at this point where he was just screaming for no reason, and we just didn't understand why.
I remember there were so many times where I would just come home crying, and I'm just like, why? Why do we have to have it so difficult? I feel like that is a stage, and I also feel like things do get better. And I think that it does help a little bit to kind of try to put myself in his shoes and try to understand what exactly he's going through. Just because right now is a difficult time to go out in public, that it may not always be like that.
So I know for our family, it was pretty difficult right after the diagnosis. We had a lot of questions about what would the future be like, and really didn't have anyone to ask those questions to.
If I could give advice to somebody, I would probably say every child is different, and just because one type of therapy works so well with one child, that doesn't necessarily it's going to work well with your child.
The first thing I would say is breathe. One word, a diagnosis, a page of diagnoses doesn't change who your child is.
I would tell you not to be afraid. Right now you have a lot of questions, and I promise that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Go ahead and get plugged in, find a group that can help you feel supported, that you can bring your questions to, and it'll be okay.
In our house, we say everybody's got stuff. Some of it you know, some of it has words, some of it doesn't. And second, realize the diagnosis is a good thing because it opens doors you didn't have opened before.
So the Autism Family Network is just that. It's a network of families affected by autism who want to come together to support one another, offer opportunities and resources to help make the journey a little easier. At Autism Family Network, when a new family contacts us, we immediately reach out with a welcome bag. We also put them in contact with one of our staff members who specialize in resources in our community and try to get them plugged in with different agencies that can help. And then, of course, we try to get our families plugged in with other families through our parent support group, through our educational seminars, and through our family fun events, just so they know that they belong and have a place to come and ask questions.
We first got involved with AFN when Owen started preschool. He was just 3, so we got involved pretty early on. It's been great for us. It's been a very family-oriented group. We felt a lot of acceptance.
We wanted a place where Jeremy could be comfortable. I won't lie, it was somewhat selfish too. I wanted other moms who got it, other people who understood, but we also wanted to normalize Jeremy to Jeremy. So we joined and went to an event at AJ's Family Fun Center. When we were in line waiting to sign in, I realized that people were handing out earplugs to anyone who wanted them. And that's when I looked at my husband and said, yes, this is where we need to be.
AFN supported our family by giving us tools to use with Myra, and then also just the support system has been huge for us. Being able to feel like there's a group of people that we fit in with, a group of people that we can go hang out with, that we can be ourselves with, that we can talk with.
Just being able to just see all the different families and just know that you're not alone. Like there's so many other families, that struggle with the same thing that, your own family struggles with.
I love the way my kids love AFN events. AFN events put all 3 of my kids at the same starting point. They are all just as free to enjoy something. So I think the best part about it is but it brings my kids together with no stress.
So if you're interested, there's quite a few ways that you can get involved to help Autism Family Network. First, we're always looking for great volunteers to help and support our families at events. It might be checking people in for attendance or helping support family by picking out their bowling shoes or bowling balls at an event. Whatever you can do is really appreciated. The second thing you could do is give a financial gift. Because we're a nonprofit, we do operate solely on the gifts of people in our community, families and friends. If you're interested, you can visit our website at www.myautismfamilynetwork.org.